Hi everyone, so I wanted to do a 1960s based series. By the time you see this, I most likely have already chosen the songs. If you follow me on Facebook, you can usually get what I plan on doing and things like that on there. So kind of popped the question and got feedback. I'm probably only gonna do a 4 installment series, you know, of tutorials together. I might do one later on that I can later add or join the series if you do have a good request, because why not? So yeah, just a fun play with color, and then I took some inspiration from things they actually would have worn in the 60s with the very large eyelashes, the strong liner. The face is kind of made up, you know, a little on the 60s style, 70s style, you know, late 60s. So I hope you enjoy and thank you for watching. All right, so to get started on the look, I've already applied 100% pure organic coffee bean caffeine eye cream to the lids to depuff, de-stress them, and I think they are actually starting to look back to normal. Then I took the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer just because it's my favorite. So to get started with the look, I'm going to take Inglot's eyeshadow in number 403. This is a vivid shimmery yellow. It's not too neon. I think a lot of people will like it, but it's also super pigmented. I'm just patting this on with the Delium Tools 777, which happens to be one of my favorite flat stiff shadow brushes. And I'm just going to pop this on. It's super just kind of creamy. It just blends on very well. And then I'm just kind of pulling it into the crease a little bit. Blend out the crease with the 390 eyeshadow. And we're just going to take this is kind of a bigger blending brush, and it's the 785, and it just gets a really good buff in the crease. R, which is just this sort of milk chocolatey brown. I'm going to take the lightest color on that same 785. And if you saw my table setup on Instagram, you might kind of know why I tend to look to the side when I'm doing makeup tutorials. I'm trying to sort of work out that kink. I always end up trying to go back and forth and realign. I'm just trying to buff this out into the outer crease. And I am going to take the Mid-Tone Peach, which is the 111R. This brush is huge. It's the 787, also a nice face brush. And it just gives you an all-over cleanup. Kind of reminds me of the MAC 227 face brush. I mean, the shape isn't the same, but the idea is the same, where you have, you know, a face and eye brush. And depending on your skin tone, you might want to try to avoid going into all the colors. I'm just taking a swirl out of all of them. Now I'm going to take 68 AMC. I'm actually going to take that same brush I used to pick up the brown color because it's already in the crease, so it'll just be easy to layer over it. And 68 is just this really nice sort of very dimensional blue. And since the song Yellow Submarine talks about sky of blue, this is why we're adding that color. But once again, the brown kind of softens it out and gives it a wearability to it. I don't like to give you guys looks that I feel like you guys can't really wear, something I wouldn't put together. Decay 24/7 eyeliner in Grafitti. We're gonna put this on the lower lash line, and taking a pencil of a similar color is just going to keep the color strong and make it easy to apply. Take the Grafitti alone and kind of feather that on. And you can see there's a little bit of glitter in it. There are a couple green eyeliners that Urban Decay carries. Grafitti is just that really fun sort of grass green. One of my dogs is snoring, so if you hear that, that's what that is. Now I'm going to be taking number 504, which is kind of a jungly green. And placing this over Grafitti. This is actually a slightly bluer version of Grafitti in a way. Okay, now in the 60s they are known for having sort of a very intense liner look, a la Twiggy, things like that. So I'm just going to take the Too Faced three-way, and we're going to go ahead and put that on. So I'm just going to do sort of a strong line just taking my skin and kind of holding it taut. I already got on quite a bit of a strong liquid line, and now I'm just going to add Too Faced Size Queen mascara and just kind of make those lashes more striking than they are. Eyelure, and this is the style Oh My. There's a few of the Katy Perry lashes. I wanted to keep this look a little on the makeup-y side, so hence the really heavy lashes. Their makeup was just very full-faced, and heavy eyes, dramatic nude lips, so I'm going to kind of keep with that for this sort of 60s to 70s yellow submarine look. So those lashes are on. I think one of the best ways, actually, is just kind of playing around right now, but I think the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Liner is really great to sort of tight line in the gaps and a little above the lash line before setting it with some liquid eyeliner. That way you can really hide the lash band, especially when you know, these lashes are really thick, so the lash band's gonna be fuller and things like that, so you really have to hide it. And then I took the 100% Pure, this is the Peach Bisque. This is the full coverage foundation. I've never tried the tinted moisturizer, but I want to. It's just kind of always, my color's always sold out. I'm gonna take the Too Faced Bronzed and Beautiful. This is the Primed and Poreless bronzing tint, and I'm gonna use this to sort of contour my cheeks. I don't want a heavy powder coverage or anything shimmery or anything like that. I always take a powder matte bronzer to make the contour more obvious. I don't want it to be that obvious. I just want it to look kind of like a glow. Powder, I took the Pumpkin and Poppy Oil Absorbing Mineral Veil just so the face didn't get too heavy, because we are using a full coverage foundation. And then over certain areas of the face, I'm going to take a little bit of this Banana Luxury powder, and the yellow cast one is really great if you have yellow toned skin, and they have different powders. They have a pink one, and that's good for more of a pink skin tone. I'm going to place this over the cheekbones and underneath the eyes just to set the foundation a little bit. It's still kind of hot outside, but this would definitely be good for super full coverage during the winter to really set your foundation. It's not too dry either. Amazonian Clay Blush, if I can get it open. I want to take Blissful. It's just a pretty peachy color, and it's like a peachy pink, and nice for warm tones. If you have cool tones, take a slightly pinker one. Blushing Bride would probably be pretty. It's got like a little bit of a plum to it, which would liven up a pinky skin tone. This one really livens up and brings the color of a yellow skin tone out, and it's got a little bit of pink in it as well, so it's not like a peach. I'm going to take the Raw Color Natural Transformation Brightening Powder in Peaches and Cream, and we're just going to go ahead and put this at the top of the cheekbone. It's just a very smooth, lightweight highlighter, nothing too frosted. Nude lips super in for the 60s, 70s, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. I'm going to start off with the Inglot Soft Precision Lip Liner number 67. Nice nudie pink. Fell in love with this the day I saw it. Had to have it. It has been a while since I saw a lip liner range as good as Inglot's. Now I'm going to take the 68 and place it through the centers, and it is a peachy nude with a frost. I don't really own any frosty lip liners, but they actually look really great under frosted lipsticks because they fill in the gaps between the lines. So if you have a very gritty frosty lipstick, it'll kind of smooth it out. Taking the Urban Decay Super Saturated Lip Color in the color Love Child, and just want like a really wet, pretty, clean, soft pink. Abernathy, I'm going to finish off with Pumpkin Poppy's Abernathy, and this has actually been one of my favorite lip combos. It's either been Tarte Adored with Abernathy or Urban Decay Super Saturated with the Abernathy color, and it's actually just a really bright, opaque version of Pink and Lilac by Pumpkin Poppy. And if you are a girly girl and you like bubblegum and stuff like that, it has it in here, but it doesn't have like a ton of sweetener or anything, so it's not too and I hate sweet lip glosses, but I can tolerate that. So here we go. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I wanted an excuse to play with color before the sun comes down. So I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.